Imagine a world too small to see, a world teeming with life's tiniest units. This is the world of cells, the fundamental building blocks of all living organisms. From the smallest bacterium to the largest whale, all life as we know it is constructed from these microscopic compartments. Understanding cells is key to understanding life itself. That's where cell theory comes in. Cell theory is one of the most fundamental principles in biology. It provides a unifying framework for understanding the diversity of life on Earth. It tells us that all living organisms are made up of cells, that cells are the basic units of life, and that all cells come from pre-existing cells. This theory, developed over centuries of scientific inquiry, has revolutionized our understanding of life and continues to shape modern biology. Its impact extends far beyond the laboratory, influencing fields like medicine, agriculture, and environmental science. In the following sections, we'll delve into the history of cell theory, explore its core principles, and uncover its profound impact on our understanding of the living world. Before the development of microscopes, we had no idea about the vast, hidden world of microscopic life. The invention of the microscope in the late 16th century opened up a new realm of scientific exploration, revealing for the first time the existence of cells. Scientists were amazed by the intricate structures they observed under the microscope. They discovered a universe of tiny compartments, each with its own unique characteristics. These observations sparked curiosity and led to further investigations, laying the foundation for what would become cell theory. The world of cells is incredibly diverse. Some organisms, like bacteria, consist of just a single cell. Others, like humans, are made up of trillions of cells working together in a complex, coordinated manner. Despite their differences, all cells share some fundamental characteristics. They are all enclosed by a membrane that separates their internal environment from the outside world. They all contain genetic material in the form of DNA, which carries the instructions for life. The development of cell theory was a gradual process involving the contributions of many scientists over several centuries. However, three scientists are particularly credited with its formulation: Matthias Schleiden, Theodor Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow. In 1838, Matthias Schleiden, a German botanist, proposed that all plants are made up of cells. He based his conclusion on his observations of various plant tissues under the microscope. Around the same time, Theodor Schwann, a German physiologist, made similar observations about animal tissues. In 1839, he published his findings, concluding that all animals are also composed of cells. The work of Schleiden and Schwann provided the foundation for the first two principles of cell theory, that all living organisms are made of cells, and that the cell is the basic unit of life. However, the origin of cells remained a mystery. In 1855, Rudolf Virchow, a German pathologist, addressed this question. Based on his own research and the work of others, he proposed that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. This statement became the third tenet of cell theory, completing its modern formulation. Section 4. The first principle: life's cellular building blocks. The first principle of cell theory states that all living organisms are composed of cells. This means that whether we are talking about a microscopic bacterium or a giant sequoia tree, the fundamental building blocks are the same cells. This principle highlights the unity of life, demonstrating that despite the incredible diversity of life forms on Earth, they all share this fundamental characteristic. The number and arrangement of cells within an organism can vary greatly. Some organisms, known as unicellular organisms, consist of only a single cell. Bacteria, amoebas, and paramecia are examples of unicellular organisms. They are capable of carrying out all the processes of life within the confines of a single cell. In contrast, multicellular organisms are composed of many cells that work together. These cells can be specialized for particular functions, forming tissues, organs, and organ systems. For example, in humans, muscle cells are responsible for movement, nerve cells transmit signals, and blood cells transport oxygen throughout the body. Section 5, the second principle, the heart of life's operations. The second principle of cell theory states that the cell is the basic unit of life. This means that cells are the smallest units that can carry out all the processes essential for life. Within each cell, a multitude of complex processes occur simultaneously. Cells have the ability to take in nutrients, convert them into energy, eliminate waste, grow, reproduce, and respond to their environment. These processes are orchestrated by a variety of specialized structures within the cell, known as organelles. Each organelle performs a specific function, contributing to the overall functioning of the cell. For example, the nucleus acts as the control center of the cell, containing the genetic information necessary for life. The mitochondria are powerhouses of the cell, generating energy through cellular respiration. The endoplasmic reticulum is involved in protein synthesis and transport. The coordinated activity of all these organelles ensures the survival and proper functioning of the cell. Just like a well-run city relies on the coordinated efforts of its various departments, a living organism relies on the proper functioning of its cells.